I'm LP Master 6 and welcome! Today we will be playing, not this, we played Donkey Kong Country last time we saw my SNES Classic. We will be playing Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, which has lost its prefix for some reason, even though this still has its second half. Its suffix? Postscript? I don't know what this is called. You know, the subtitle. There we go, thank you. Okay, and also, in case you've never seen me before, I'm LP Master 6, and I'm Let's Playing every game in release order in every series relevant to the original Super Smash Bros., thus far including the Mario series, the Donkey Kong series, the Legend of Zelda series, the Metroid series, the Yoshi series, the Kirby series, the Star Fox series, the Earthbound series, and the F-Zero series, and we are almost done with the SNES Classic. Of course, we won't be getting to this one for a very long time because I'm doing it by release dates. But welcome to Yoshi's Island, known in Japan as Super Mario Yoshi Island, or Yoshi's Island, or Super Mario Yoshi Island, because that's how they originally romanized his name. But anyway, a long, long time ago, this is a story about baby Mario and Yoshi. A stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. I almost read that as twines. What is wrong with me? Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds and races towards the stork with blinding speed.
The babies are mine!
Wow! Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes into the darkness from whence it came. Yes. Oh, I knew it. The second baby falls undetected towards the open sea. We're starting off with baby murder. Oh no! Meanwhile, here is Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis. This is the only game where that's how you spell Yoshi plural. It's a lovely day, and Yoshi is taking a walk. Suddenly, a baby drops in onto his back. The baby seems to be fine. This is very fortunate. I've never noticed how funny that line is. What? Something else fell with the baby. Let's take a peek. It looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it? Must be a new stork. When I was delivering, and I still do, you know, I rarely need a map. But Yoshi can't figure it out. Yoshi decides to talk to his friends. Like, you'd think, I mean, I guess if your delivery area is the whole world, you might need a map all the time. Ah! Kamek, the evil Magic Koopa and kidnapper of the baby, quickly dispatches his toadies. When he discovers that he missed the other baby. God, this song is so good. Yoshi heads leisurely back to the other Yoshis, unaware of the danger at hand. Kamek's forces are actively searching the island. Will these two children ever reach their parents safely? Let's find out. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. And I'm going to let you enjoy this wonderful music and the wonderful visuals brought to you by Argonaut Software's Super Effects 2 chip. Because for some reason Nintendo thought the Super Effects chip used in Star Fox was just not good enough. This is one of 4 games to use said chip. This is one of the best soundtracks ever, brought to you by Koji Kondo. Also one of the best bass lines in video game history, at least up to this point. And I erased my file to prevent spoilers, but I've never actually had a complete file for this game on the SNES Classic. We will be going for 100% completion, as usual in this game, which is honestly terrifying for this particular installment. This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They are all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. Wait! The baby seems to know where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other one is. The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. Finally, we get the baby's identity, as if we couldn't tell from the red hat. Also, I like how he's not even not even born yet, technically. So technically, this would be fetus Mario, right? Welcome to Yoshi's Island. Welcome to the tutorial level. If Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back, the countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Kamek's toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the more stars you collect, the safer you are. The countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete a stage by passing Baby Mario to the next Yoshi. Alright, and it'll explain more mechanics as we go along, but this game is a lot different than its prequel? Its precursor. This is actually, in case you couldn't tell, a prequel to the entire Mario series. A hovering jump. By holding B down, you can hover in the air for a short time. Make the extra effort. This is nowadays called the flutter jump, and it is very useful. We can do several other things with Yoshi here. Yoshi inherited Wario's from Wario Land's Ground Pound. Although in this game it's just called Pounding the Ground. It's not called the Ground Pound until like the late 90s. But there's the map screen, and we're going to get right into it. Make eggs, throw eggs. I do want to point out, why did the stork have a map of Yoshi's Island for delivering these babies if he was just going to go right over Yoshi's Island? I mean, it's kind of convenient for the Yoshis, but whatever. So this is a very unique system. Also, look at the butterfly, and oh, the graphics are so beautiful. These were all hand-drawn, scanned, like colored with crayons, then scanned, and then they tried to recreate the sprites pixel by pixel from the art. But, okay, we have max eggs here. We can have 6, and we use them as ammo. Special flower. Gather 5 for a 1-up. They add to your point total. They also add flowers to the gold ring roulette. Also, we have, we'll get into all that gameplay stuff in a minute. I want to talk about Shy Guys right now. You know, from Mario 2, they haven't been in a Mario game outside of Mario 2 until now. Of course, they're from Doki Doki Panic, but whatever. Yeah, I know how you can cancel a throw, you can jump around, and you can also press Y. I feel like that's easier than pressing down because you'll ground pound that way. If you want to conserve eggs, throw enemies into winged clouds. Of course, we have coins, which have Yoshi on them. Kind of like dragon coins, which go as an unused currency in the game, which is neat. There's a fly guy. One of my favorite enemies of all time. Because I already love Shy Guys as it is. Yeah, so we have 6 eggs and something in our mouth, which is very useful. And we want to throw that there. And go down this pipe. But I was going to talk about Shy Guys and how it's interesting. We'll get to it in a second. There's so much going on. Chomp Rock is a useful object. Push it and it will roll, bowling over your enemies. If it gets stuck, stand on one edge and it will start rolling. Yes. And red coins, there are 20 of them in each level. You do not want to miss them. Those balloons are called Baron von Zeppelins. In this game, at least. That's later retconned to them being just item balloons. Oh, I gotta point this out. So you can see the difference here. Look at these 2 coins right here. And how they look more orange, more red than the yellow coins. See, this is a regular coin right there. These 2 are red coins. You can tell from their tinting. And if you're new to the game and you want 100%, well, first of all, good luck to you if you're not good at platformers. Because this game is notoriously hard, even though Nintendo designed it to be easier and more approachable than past Mario games. I guess they weren't talking about 100%, which is pretty cool. It's the Donkey Kong Country-esque way of going about things here, making the game not too hard, but for completion rather difficult. They were starting to perfect this around this time, and a lot of people called this the perfect platformer and the best game of all time when it came out. And it was constantly compared to Donkey Kong Country, even by Nintendo's marketing team, who pushed Miyamoto to try 3D pre-rendered graphics, which, to appease the marketing team, they tried and were not happy with. Did we? Oh, yeah, we got everything over here. Sorry. And that's why there are 3D graphics for the intro cutscene. Because, you know, they had them left over and decided that's where they'd put them. They'd still show off, you know, fancy graphics. I assume they were done with Silicon graphics, but I've never actually read whether they were or not. This is a Shy Guy spawner for if you know, need to refill eggs. You can go in them, but 99% of the time there is no point. But if we go in there without full eggs, this neat little thing happens. No, it doesn't. Not in this one. Never mind. I couldn't get that to work earlier either. Whatever. So, Shy Guys, as we'll finally start talking about. I've hyped it up for so long now. Oh, these things are called Crazy Daisies. Okay, I'm done getting off track. I find it fascinating that they're originally in Super Mario Bros. 2 in Subcon. In Mario's Dream. I want to think that they did this on purpose, that it's because Mario doesn't actively remember the Shy Guys from this adventure when he was a baby, but they're in his subconscious, which is the coolest detail ever. And that little jingle meant we got 20 red coins. In each level, 20 red coins are hidden among the yellow ones. They each add 1 point to your score. We'll get to completion in a minute. Right now, I'm concerned. Did we not already do this? Oh, I thought we already did that. Oops. Okay, because you are supposed to have 100% at this point. We'll just let the Chomp Rock kill everything, because we already have 100% for the level. These are called Woozy Guys. They're just Shy Guys that jump. That's it. But they get their own name. Enemies have the craziest names in this game, and there's a million enemies, too. Alright, now let's try to get a bonus challenge. We have a 50% chance. Of course, it is timing. No. Well, okay, I won't get to show you a mini-game yet. Oh well. So, 100% in this game requires that your stars, which are your health, you have 30 of. If you take a hit, you'll automatically go back up to 10, so you can just wait around for that and then collect stars, which there are technically an unlimited amount of in any stage. There are items that will let you refill your stars at almost any given point. At any time, you can use items that you collect in mini-games, except for boss battles. You can't use them in boss battles. Watch out below! Also, this song is called The Flower Garden. This soundtrack actually has a unique... No, it doesn't. It's not unique. It's just a really rare CD that was printed for like some limited time through some magazine in Japan. So copies of it are hundreds of dollars. But that's the only reason we know all of the song titles. So thank you, Koji Kondo, for doing that. And also, they use art for the special flowers, which I will just be calling flowers from now on. And some rainbow-looking stuff on the CD cover, so it looks cool. Those are called incoming chomps. They will spawn pretty much endlessly. And this is the middle ring for this level. You may continue from here. No punctuation. So awkward. Do you remember? Press Y and down, yeah, to make an egg. Alright, in earlier versions of the game, you could eat this sand. You can do this to get rid of it, or what they want you to do is this. And we could have aimed way better. I was going to show off, dude. Whatever. See, that was called efficiency right there. That was some good timing. Alright, and put the name of this thing on the screen. I love its sound effect. God, they're so good. The sound design in this game is so good. But, okay, so yes, 100%. There are a finite amount of red coins and flowers. Stars are no problem at all. You just don't need to take a hit during boss fights. You can use items later, once you get them, once you've played a minigame. That will let you refill your stars at any time, so you can just use them right before a goal ring, and it doesn't matter how many stars you have beforehand. But this really encourages you to comb the levels really well, really thoroughly. I don't think we missed anything down there, but I'll go check. You can morph into a helicopter by touching the helicopter bubble. Touch the Yoshi block in time and Baby Mario will be warped to Yoshi. Thank you very much. We don't actually need it. Because I believe there's just ground beneath us right now. Oh, there wasn't. Okay. That's just a yellow coin, yeah. I have a bad habit of trying to get all the coins in the game because I'm terrified that they're going to end up being yellow. I mean, red, not yellow. I don't care if they're yellow. And yellow coins do still work the same. 100 coins means a 1-up. God, I'm going hoarse. I've been talking so much. But this is probably the weirdest new thing about the game. These fancy graphics. We have multiple different power-ups in the form of Yoshi turning into weird things. This is Helicopter Yoshi. Oh, these enemies are called Cloud Drops. Let me go up here. And this is a neat mechanic that shows up way later in the series again when they finally remember it existed. Oh god, don't run out of time, please. Whatever. Let's do the unique challenge of doing it without the helicopter, because you can do that perfectly easily. The cloud drops are really cool. You'll hear me say pretty much any enemy is my favorite enemy. Because I just love everything in the... Oh, I forgot we need the helicopter for some collectibles. I should have known. Like, you'd think that's obvious, right? Oh, no. Oh, no, don't... Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, so we were never in danger of dying. Okay. Well, what to talk about here? The relay system that the Yoshis use, according to the manual, is like the Pony Express, which was a service for... It was basically a mail service to connect the new U.S. state of California in the early 1800s to the rest of the continental U.S. It only lasted 10 months, but we went over it for like 2 weeks when I was in elementary school. I mean, I guess it's neat. Yes, we needed these 3 red coins. And I guess that's good. I can demonstrate the Yoshi block if I make it in time. Ta-da! And do not forget these up here. How we doing? Okay, 17 and 4. I assume that was the last flower. We can avoid that guy. And now we have everything. So this is going to be... if it makes that sound, that means that was supposed to be stars. But since we're full on stars, stars cannot spawn unless we use a middle ring to turn all enemies on screen into stars. But you can't go past 30 at any point. Now, can we please get a bonus challenge? Because I would like to show them off. Oh my god. There are multiple mini-games for the bonus challenges. There's 6 total. You unlock more as the worlds go on. There are 6 worlds with 8 levels in every world, sort of. More on that later. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to tell you that. I think the manual tells you that. So, let's keep going. This game is heralded as... I already talked about how it's heralded as one of the greatest games of all time. The only complaints people really had... I think there's a 1-up up there. No, there's a 1-up right here. Normally I'm much more conservative with eggs than this, but we're so early in the game it doesn't matter. I'm always surprised there's nothing there. It's so disappointing. Whatever. We'll just keep going here, and I guess I should let you listen to the cave music. No, I got a lot to talk about. Yes, yes, pound the ground. It does rock. It's amazing. This is one of my favorite moves in platformers. Okay, thank you. Also, these are message blocks from Mario World. They just are a little more apparent. Instead of being a weird-looking speaker, now they actually show you they talk. Originally, they were circles earlier in development, but... Oh, no. No. I'm not worried that I wasted my time. I'm worried... Okay, gray chomp rocks have a difference from brown chomp rocks. Gray chomp rocks, once off-screen... I can't believe I took my first hit there. If you take a hit in the first level or in the tutorial level, they'll explain it to you. But we're already past that point. We know what we're doing. Basically, if you let the timer hit 0, the toadies will come and take Baby Mario. You can get him back after the toadies grab him if you're really skilled. Okay, egg throwing? No. So basically, you know how I'm not pressing anything right now? That's called patient control style. The hasty control style is you hold down A, and once you let go, you throw an egg. I'm not a big fan of that, just because I grew up with the patient style. Also, those weird things before were called nipper plants. Those things over there, they look kind of like munchers from Mario 3. These are lantern ghosts. Some of my favorite enemies, again. But the only complaints you'll ever see about this game at all... Also, here's a house with a locked door. But we do not have a key. No! Oh my god. I did not think I would take a hit at all in World 1. Oh well. As long as I don't die in World 1, I'll be happy. And I bet this is... Oh no, that's not the key. I know where the key is. I've played this game a million times. And I still did a practice run. Almost a year ago, about last November, when I got my Switch OLED in October. I played through all the SNES games. Mostly for practice for this channel. Alright, no, I wanted... Okay, well, we'll keep an enemy so we can... Actually, can you grab flowers? Yes, you can with enemies. Cool. Alright, put the name of the little puff forms of the nipper plants on screen, because I know they have a unique name. Pretty much everything does. We didn't grab the key, and it despawned? Huh? Of course, everything respawns like crazy. That is my only complaint with the game. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I have the same complaint with most Kirby games. Actually, pretty much every Kirby game I've ever played. And, you know, that's not a big deal, so it's okay. But people complain about Baby Mario's crying sound when you take a hit. Which, honestly, I mean, he's a baby, he cries. I don't even find it annoying, honestly. I find it kind of funny. In a weird way. Alright, so these are called mini battles, and that guy over there is a bandit. And we just broke into his house. I didn't realize these minigame huts were supposed to be his house. Alright, I'm going to start doing it. I'm doing the cheap strategy of letting the timer run out. And we screwed ourselves. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so it's Hot Potato. He's going to run out of time here. No! Oh god, we're screwed. Oh, I'm so tense. Alright, these are not necessary for 100%. You just get items or 1-ups, which do actually have item cards. You can't actually use them as items. Of course, I haven't gotten to demonstrate items yet. But you see those boxes down there? That's where you'll be using items at any time except boss battles. Really cool innovation there. Alright. Alright, I need to start keeping an enemy in my mouth. Because I'm really worried about conserving eggs, even though I don't need to be. We're ground pounding a lot here anyway. There we go. Remember, pound all of those that you see, because they are likely to have red coins. Okay, is this just a... Yeah, this is just a respawner with lantern ghosts in it instead of Shy Guys. Alright, where were we? One guy complained, one critic complained that the game was too easy. Now, Nintendo designed it to be more approachable. I think I already talked about this. Did I already talk about this? But he said it was too easy and too short. This is the hardest Mario game, except for maybe Mario 2, maybe Mario 3, and definitely the Lost Levels. But if you're going for 100%, this is, in my opinion, harder than the Lost Levels, or as hard, or almost as hard. It's somewhere in there, basically. But, oh yeah, we'll get that. We'll go ahead and spawn that now. I'm going to go ahead and knock down these posts. Or at least that one. So, switches, exclamation mark switches, will sometimes make an arrow appear, and basically it acts as a temporary pipe. And this song is so good. This might be my favorite song in the soundtrack. God, the bass is so good. Everything's so good. And look at this nice super effects lever thing. This was completely unnecessary, but it got us some nice coins. Alright, we can get out of here. No, 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 don't go too far. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if it gets stuck, because you can always stand on the edge. Come on. No, 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 no. The way their momentum works is actually really smooth. I mean, this game was in development for 4 years, if you include planning. From, what is it, February 1st, 1992 to June 29th, 1995. And yes, I had that memorized. That was discovered in the Giga Leak. You will hear later about a lot of stuff that was discovered in the Giga Leak in 2020 for a bunch of Nintendo stuff. But Yoshi's Island, really, we found out a lot about Yoshi's Island. Got the source code and everything. I bet Nintendo is just still having a fit over it. Because they really like to be secretive. I'm not sure why they like to be that secretive about the development of their games. I mean, I get it for source code and stuff. That makes sense. I really don't want to waste an egg on you, buddy. So here's a pro strat. Okay, but we will waste an egg on him. And get it back in the form of this guy. And good, 100%. Now, supposedly, if you run at full speed before the goal ring spawns, which is slightly off screen, you will get a bonus challenge every time. And we did not manage to make that happen in the whole video. Oops. I'm trying to remember. I don't know, but this is commonly ranked as, again, one of the best games of all time. And it is insanely innovative and a great send-off from first-party Nintendo. This is the last first-party Nintendo game, or at least major first-party Nintendo game for the SNES, because everybody knew, you know, the Nintendo 64 was coming out soon. So, fantastic send-off. A sequel to the biggest and best, you know, launch title. Very nice, but we will continue ranting more next time as we go to the first boss stage, Bert the Bashful's Fort. I'm LP Master 6.